As you shuffle together toward the door, leash in hand and your old friend wagging their tail at your feet, there's a quiet tension that hangs in the air. You feel it, and so does your pet. This ticking clock of time, where every day is a little more precious than the last. Dogs age faster than we do, and as they cross that line from adulthood to seniority, their needs change in ways that can sometimes feel overwhelming. Yet, here's the comforting truth. You might be unknowingly making their days longer and brighter. Let's explore 5 simple yet profound ways you might already be enhancing your old dog's life without even realizing it. First, let's talk about how slowing your own pace on walks can make a world of difference. If your dog is 7 or 8 years old or older, they might have a little less spring in their step than they used to. The exuberance of their younger years has given way to a more measured approach to life. There's no rush now. Every moment matters. As you take that walk together, notice how your dog lingers on the grass or stops to sniff the base of a tree. By slowing your pace, you're allowing them to explore their world on their own terms. And through this slow pace, you're inviting them to stay active, keeping their muscles working and their spirits high. So next time you step out, consider taking a deep breath and matching their tempo. Not only does this help your dog feel more comfortable, but it also creates shared moments that increase their emotional well-being. Now, think about their meals. If your dog has crossed into the realms of seniority, you might have observed that their appetite isn't what it used to be. This is common for older dogs, but you can encourage them to eat more eagerly with a small trick: warm food. Gently heating their meals to just a slightly warmer temperature, not hot enough to scald, can make a surprising difference. It releases enticing aromas that may have faded from their senses over time. As you warm the food, it transforms into something more appealing, almost like an invitation to enjoy a meal alongside you. Remember, if your dog is showing signs of persistent appetite loss, that is a same-week vet visit, but warming their food can be a simple way to spark interest in mealtime and create those joyful moments when they finish their bowl. Let's move to something that seems so simple, yet can be profoundly impactful: letting your dog sniff without rushing them. Imagine stepping outside and immediately being told to keep moving. You wouldn't appreciate that, and neither does your dog. The world is rich with scents, and for an older dog, every sniff tells a story, a memory of another dog that passed by, the enticing scent of flowers, or the faint trace of a familiar friend. By allowing them to take their time and explore with their noses, you're letting them engage their senses more deeply, enriching their daily life. Each sniff is a chance to be inquisitive, to feel young again, and to bond with you in the simplicity of shared experience. So let them explore. When they take their time to sniff, you're giving them the gift of a world that's still full of wonders, a small act that reminds them life is still beautiful. Now, let's consider the comforts of home, specifically where your dog sleeps. If your dog is 8 or older, you might want to take a look at where their bed is placed. Dogs thrive on companionship, especially in their golden years. By positioning your dog's bed near your usual sitting spot, you create a haven of comfort and familiarity. Whether you're reading or watching television, your dog can be close to you without feeling isolated. This simple act fosters connection and reassurance, reinforcing that they are a valued part of your daily life. It's a small adjustment that can amplify moments of warmth and security for your furry friend. Finally, the single most significant way you're already extending your dog's life may be the quiet, almost unnoticed act of just staying close. There's remarkable documentation on how the presence of their humans brings comfort to aging dogs. If your dog is over 7 years old, they might benefit from just your being there, your soothing presence working wonders on their anxiety and discomfort. Sometimes it's not about grand gestures, but rather the warmth of stillness, being at their side during their resting hours, or when they startle awake from a deep sleep. Just being there can provide an immeasurable sense of peace for them. As you share these moments, you're deepening your bond and offering an emotional support that reminds them they're loved. It's profoundly heartwarming to realize that sometimes all they need is you. So, as we reflect on these 5 ways you might already be nurturing your old dog's days, remember that in slowing down your pace, warming their food, allowing them to sniff freely, placing them close to you at home. And just being there, you're giving them the comfort that can carry them through their senior years with grace and joy. These acts are small yet transformative, blossoming into moments that genuinely deepen your connection. Each day becomes an opportunity to celebrate the time you have together, ensuring that your dog feels cherished and happy. As you implement these simple yet powerful actions, you may discover even more ways to enrich the lives of your old friend. If you are ready to make the most of your dog's next good years, consider subscribing for even more tips and guidance tailored just for you. Together, we can ensure that every day is filled with love, comfort, and joy as you navigate this beautiful journey of companionship. Your dog's golden years deserve every bit of attention and care that you can provide, and the rewards of your presence will create a fulfilling life for both of you. Let's dive deeper into these gentle mechanisms that can help enhance your dog's quality of life. Often, our daily routines carry a rhythm that we might not recognize impacts our old dogs. Making these subtle modifications can create an environment where your senior dog can thrive and find comfort. One area to explore is the importance of routine. If your dog is 8 or older, establishing a consistent daily schedule is incredibly beneficial. Dogs, much like us, find comfort in predictability. If they know that breakfast happens at 8 o'clock, a walk occurs shortly after, and their evening cuddle time is always around 7, this structure can ease anxiety and promote a sense of safety. Aging dogs can become more anxious without the anchor of routine. One of our community members shared how their golden retriever started to act anxious in the evenings, pacing around and unable to settle down. By implementing a consistent evening routine, including a calm walk, a light play session, and then settling down together on the sofa, they noticed a remarkable drop in their dog's anxiety levels. For your dog, it's not just about timing. It's about knowing what to expect, which can bring them a sense of peace. Next, let's consider the little things that can make your home environment more dog-friendly. If your dog has creaky joints, you may have noticed them hesitating to jump up on the couch or their favorite chair. To assist your pet as they navigate the changes in mobility, you might think about using ramps or pet stairs. This small investment can make a world of difference for your aging companion. For instance, one owner shared how their dachshund, who loved to nap on the sunny spot of the couch, suddenly stopped jumping up. After adding a ramp, the dog once again enjoyed those sunlit snoozes without straining their back. This step not only preserves your dog's physical capabilities, but also strengthens their independence and connection to their surroundings. Think about the comfort of a doggy bed with orthopedic support, ensuring that aging joints are well cushioned as they snooze. Another aspect to touch on is mental stimulation. With advancing age, some dogs can experience cognitive decline, much like we do. Engaging your dog's brain with puzzle toys or gentle training exercises is a wonderful way to keep them sharp and active. If your dog is over 7 years old, consider setting aside a few minutes each day for some light training. Look for toys that dispense treats as your dog figures out how to interact with them. These engaging activities can ward off boredom and enhance their happiness levels. I've heard so many heartwarming stories. One owner recalled how their border collie, who always loved learning new tricks, suddenly seemed disinterested as he aged. By reintroducing simpler commands, along with reward-based fun games, they brought excitement back into their pet's day. The joy of seeing a bright-eyed dog engaging with the puzzles, wagging their tail in encouragement, can be a beautiful reminder of what a little extra effort can yield. Now, you can also consider the notion of enriching your dog's social life. If your dog is over 8, they might benefit from opportunities to engage with other dogs and people, provided they are comfortable and willing. Socialization is just as essential for senior dogs as it is for pups. If they enjoy time at the local dog park or have some favorite furry friends in the neighborhood, try to arrange a few casual meetups. A lovely story shared by one community member involved a senior beagle named Daisy, who seemed to grow more spry after reconnecting with a neighborhood friend, a 10-year-old lab named Bruno. They began meeting at the park for light strolls, sniffs, and gentle playdates. This renewed interaction added a sparkle back into Daisy's eyes, showcasing how meaningful social connections can amplify the joy in aging dogs' lives. As we focus on the little things, let's not forget about hydration, which is crucial, particularly as your dog ages. If your dog is 7 or older, make it a point to ensure that fresh water is always available. Sometimes, older dogs can become less enthusiastic about drinking, which can lead to serious concerns. A simple way to encourage drinking is by incorporating wet food into their meals or using a pet fountain, which can entice them with the sound of running water. I recall a touching story where an elderly pug named Max had trouble staying hydrated, often ignoring his water bowl. After introducing a fountain, his owner noticed he began drinking frequently throughout the day, showing improvement in both his digestion and energy levels. This small auditory cue could prove to be a solid encouragement for keeping your dog hydrated and comfortable. Additionally, consider the impact of physical therapy or gentle exercise routines tailored to your dog's age and health condition. If your pet is over 8 years old, slow, gentle exercises like short walks or light play sessions can help maintain their physical condition. Swimming is an excellent low-impact way for older dogs to stay active without straining their joints. One owner described how their senior Labrador, who had arthritis, loved splashing around in a kiddie pool during the summer. Not only did he stay cooler, but it also became an enjoyable routine for them to engage in together, playful yet gentle enough to avoid stress on his joints. Regular exercise tailored to your dog's ability aids in weight management and keeps their spirits high. Consider reaching out to a qualified pet trainer or therapist for advice on safe physical activities that can enhance your dog's life. And let's not forget the warmth of love and connection. An incredible and often overlooked way to enhance your dog's happiness is through simple affection and physical touch. If your dog is 7 or older, they might find immense comfort in your touch. Regularly pet or groom them, engaging in that loving ritual on a daily basis. Have you ever noticed how your dog leans into you when you scratch behind their ears or rub their belly? This isn't just an endearing quirk. Physical touch releases oxytocin, the same hormone associated with bonding, in both you and your dog. This action can also reduce stress and create relaxed, joyful moments between you both. A calming session of brushing while you talk softly can turn into a cherished time, reinforcing your bond as they drift into contentment. As we conclude this thoughtful exploration of how to naturally enhance the lifespan and joy of your beloved canine companion, remember, every small action adds up. By embracing these practices, establishing a routine, making your home comfortable, engaging their minds, enriching their social lives, ensuring hydration, introducing gentle exercise, and showering them with affection, you create a loving environment that supports their emotional and physical well-being. This journey is about cherishing the moments that matter and ensuring your dog feels the love and care that you provide each day. As your dog looks to you with grateful eyes, your efforts reaffirm just how impactful your presence is in their life. If you're ready to continue on this journey of love and quality, subscribe to stay updated on tips, stories, and insights tailored just for you. Together, you and your dog can navigate these golden years with grace, compassion, and an abundance of joy,